Every national headline right now is screaming real estate crash. But here in Middle Tennessee, the truth is a lot more specific and honestly a lot more useful than anything that you will see on the news. Let's start with the big picture. The NAR, the National Association of Realtors, just cut their 2026 forecast from 14% sales growth all the way down to 4%. That's a massive revision. And right now, sellers are outnumbering buyers nationally by 43%. That's nearly the biggest gap on record.
And we're seeing homes sit longer. What used to sell in 2 to 3 weeks, we're now seeing sit for 45, 60, even 90 days in some markets.
So nationally, there is a cooling happening. But Middle Tennessee is not just a number on a national chart. Let's talk about what's actually happening in our backyard. Here's the number that got our attention. According to March 2026 data, Nashville home prices fell 0.6% in a single month. That actually puts Nashville among the cities with the biggest price declines right now, alongside Austin and my hometown, Fort Worth.
Now I want to put that into context. A 0.6 monthly decline is not a crash, but it is a signal. And for buyers, that's actually a green flag.
Right, but here's something that most people are not talking about. Starbucks just announced they're moving their entire headquarters to Nashville. That's 2,000 jobs coming here.
That's pretty amazing. And that matters because job growth is one of the biggest drivers of real estate demand. More jobs mean more people needing more homes. Nashville has been attracting major employers for years, and that doesn't stop overnight.
No, it doesn't. So we've got this push and pull, prices softening on one hand, job growth accelerating on the other. That is not a crash story.
No.
That's actually an opportunity if you know what you're looking for.
That's right.
So let me be direct. Are Nashville prices going to crash like in 2008? No. And here's why that comparison just doesn't hold up.
In 2008, the crash happened because of bad loans. People who couldn't afford homes were getting mortgages anyway. That's not what's happening today. Most homeowners in Middle Tennessee are locked into low mortgage rates from 2020 and 2021. They're not forced to sell. That keeps distressed inventory so low.
What is happening is that the market is correcting from those crazy pandemic highs. And honestly, that's healthy. The more information you have about this, the better decisions you're going to make. Okay, what should you actually do about it? It depends on where you are. Let's break it down into 3 groups.
Number 1, if you're a buyer, this is the best window of opportunity we've seen in the past 3 years. Prices are softening slightly, sellers are more willing to negotiate, and inventory has improved. But here's what I need you to hear. You need to be pre-approved before you start looking, because the right home in Middle Tennessee neighborhoods, they still move fast.
They do. Number 2, if you're a seller, the days of listing at whatever price you want, getting it in a weekend, are over. The sellers who are winning right now are the ones who price correctly from your first day. Your first 14 days on market are critical.
And I cannot stress this enough. Just because your neighbor's home sold for X in 2022 does not mean your home will sell for that today. Overpriced homes are sitting. We're seeing listings at 60 and 90 days because sellers are pricing off old comps. Price for 2026, not 2022.
Number 3, if you're an investor, Middle Tennessee still has strong fundamentals. Job growth, population growth, no state income tax, but cash flow math is tighter right now. You need to run the real numbers before you buy. Don't assume appreciation will bail you out. Hey, if you're thinking about making a move in Middle Tennessee this year, whether you're buying, selling, or investing, we would love to sit down with you and walk through your specific situation. The link to connect with our team is right below. It's a free conversation, no pressure, just real answers.
Here's what we want you to take away from this. The national headlines are going to keep being loud. They always are. But what matters is what's happening in your market, in your neighborhood, and in your situation.
Middle Tennessee is still one of the most desirable places to live and invest in the entire country. Businesses like Starbucks don't move their headquarters here by accident. Families are still choosing this area every single day.
This market is not 2008. It's a correction, and in a correction, the people who come out ahead are the ones who are informed and prepared, not the ones who froze because of a freaking headline.
Right. The more information you have, the better choices you can make. If this helped, drop a comment below. We genuinely read every single one. And if you've got a question about the Nashville market, the buying or selling process, or anything Middle Tennessee real estate, just ask us. We will answer.
And if you're new here, welcome. We cover the Middle Tennessee market every week. Real numbers, real advice, no fluff.
Subscribe so you don't miss it. We'll see you in the next one.